All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Steve Stavisky with Engel and Volkers joining me now. Steve, how are we doing today?
Fantastic.
How was your weekend? Good weekend?
Yeah, weekend was good. Had some family in town, so it was nice. Yep.
Good deal.
Kids are sort of gearing up. School's coming up, so it's the last hurrah for the kids.
The first hurrah for us.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. That's not true. Let's talk about properties. So you come in once a week. We always showcase some beautiful properties.
Yep.
A couple of the properties that we've shown more recently, we can't show anymore because what's happened? They've gone under contract.
That's right. So we could show them, but
we're just
that's right, because they're already under contract. So a couple of them. It's interesting the way the market is right now. If you have a nice property that's priced well, it's going to sell, and probably relatively quickly. And that's happened with a bunch of properties in our office. I can think of 3 or 4 offhand that have gone under contract relatively quickly, all within 10 days.
Are we talking about specific areas, or it's all kind of spread out? There certain areas that seem to be quote unquote hotter than other areas, or
yeah, sometimes in the valley we go through that where certain areas are hot. Interestingly, though, this covers almost the entire valley. Yeah, so one property was in East Vail, another was in Avon, and then another in Eagle Ranch. But clearly, if things are priced well, a nice property, things are moving. So if you're out there looking, it's probably a good time to, make that decision to pull the trigger, and
start the process.
Yeah, because someone else will. If you don't, someone else will.
That's true.
Yep.
And you have we've shown this property before up in Lake Creek. It's property. It's ready to be built on, but it's phenomenal.
Right.
I love it up here. This is one of my favorite areas in all of Eagle County is up in Lake Creek.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I don't want to sound hypocritical, because this property is priced well. It's just so unique, and it's a different buyer because it's $4.5 million for 40 acres. But you are literally starting from scratch. You can build your own estate home with equestrian if you want. You can build a barn. You can build guest homes, caretakers units. And there's no HOA. There's natural beaver ponds on the property, and Westlake Creek runs right through it. And the views to some of the peaks of the Saguache Range are literally almost right in your back door.
I mean, like what you said, I mean, this is a unique property for the right family that wants to do that, for sure.
Correct.
It's not every family that's looking for this kind of a property, but this is definitely unique, and it's one of a kind.
Yeah, I think of it as someone's going to really build their estate home.
Their legacy.
And may pass that down in their family for generations. And really, if you're an outdoorsman at all, and you're thinking of building a property like this, this is perfect. You have national forest on one side and wilderness on the other side, and so you can go ahead and explore really what Colorado has to offer. It's great.
It's amazing up there, and honestly, it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes from Highway 6 right there in Edwards, right? 20
minutes exactly to the gate for the property, to the lights in Edwards. So then you're really looking at 35 minutes to skiing in Vail. It's a pretty spectacular place.
Yeah, it is. I love it up there. I love it up there, period. And people need to, if they're not quite sure and they don't want to just take a gander at it to see what it's all about, it's well worth the drive.
Oh, yeah, and it's beautiful right now. We actually, when we walk the property, we cross the lake, but it's easy. We just take your shoes off, walk right across it, and we get to see, you can actually explore the 40 acres. It's really nice.
And you can sit there and say, this could be the view from your master bedroom. This could be the view from your living space.
Yep.
It's unreal. So people want to find out more about this property, or just talk to you in general with your team about what the market's up to, and if they want to buy, what do they want to buy, what their price points are, how can they do that?
Yeah, so a couple ways. Pretty simple. One is if you're in Vail Village, stop by our office. You'll see the Engel and Volkers sign. We're right across from the Vail parking structure and right in the Austria House, so easy to find us. Or if you're at home and on the computer, you can go to the website, which is there on the screen, or just go ahead and ping my cell phone, and we'll get you started.
Ping your cell phone.
There you go.
970-390-9203. That's the ping right there.
That's it.
Steve, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in. Good luck with the kids going back to school.
Woohoo! I mean, I'm so sad.
I'm so sad. So the Eagle Valley Rummage Sale, I just want to mention, started this past weekend. There's one more weekend accessible, and this coming weekend, everything's going to be half price. We had a chance to go up there and check out the rummage sale the other day. Let's take a closer look.